All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to part two, two of Matreiuss versus Don Fox. I was hoping to get them all in yesterday with the Boit, but after that hour and like 10-minute long marathon of Savannah, it was getting too late for an old guy like me, so I had to pass and Boit finish it off. But me, will finish it off tonight and give my own personal opinion on what's going on. But yeah, I'm excited because it's been a good few series so far, and I always enjoy watching Egyptians, though it got a little old towards the end of the last game. I forgot to look at how many mercenaries were created on that Savannah game, but it was probably a lot. But what do we have tonight? Will be the last two potentially games of the series, both on water maps, being Anatolia, which is a really good ISIS map, and Mediterranean, which would be more of an even match. I would assume probably see some sort of Greek from Matreiuss on Medit if we get that far. Anatolia, not so sure. Greek can do well on it, but ISIS is tough to beat on that match. And we've got currently Don Fox sitting 2-1 up against Matreiuss, and the winner moves on to the round of 8, which is guaranteed part of the prize pool, and also gets them into the double elimination. So this is a big last couple of games here in this series, and it's already about 9 o'clock my time, so we are just going to get right into game numero quattro. How do you like that? I'm trying to, reach out to more people. No, I will not cast other games today, Polash. I have to work tomorrow, so we are just going to do these, and then you'll see I got a pretty light work week this week, so you'll see some more recorded games later this week for sure. And maybe, depending on when some of the games go, we might even do a live stream this weekend, just depending on where the games go. But I got a light work weekend, so I work tomorrow and the next day, and then after that I'm off. So we're going to get into game number 4, Matreiuss versus Fox. It's been good so far. We'll see how it is on game ISIS versus Poseidon, game number 4, what I was thinking. And we've got Fox in the blue as the ISIS, tough to beat on Anatolia, and we've got Matreiuss as the Poseidon in the color red on the top. And sending a dot. Yeah, both villas are docking on the bottom. It's pretty normal. You see, actually, most people send their first villager to the bottom. I think it's because by default the villies spawn on the right side of the town center, so it's just natural just to keep sending them down this way. Like, more times than not, people will dock on the bottom. But the question might be, what makes ISIS so strong on this map? A couple reasons, but the first off is the cheap docks. Being 50 gold allows ISIS to dock up both sides of the water pretty cheap, and then also put multiple docks on both sides of the water. You're going to see at least 3 docks from Fox on each side of the water, which for the Egyptian is only 300 gold. For the Greek, if they were to put 6 docks, that would be 720 wood. Now granted, Greek do gather a little bit faster, but it's not like that much faster, so it's so much more expensive to dock like that. So what that means is the Egyptian can dock both sides fast, cheaply, and with the cheap docks can also defend the fish, which tend to spawn pretty close to the shore. As we see here, I mean, you look how close the fish are to the docks here. So it's really difficult to push the Egyptian on water because of that. And then what ISIS can do is a semi-fast heroic with Ancestors and Eclipse, which allows the ISIS generally to get free map control on the land. And so then, no matter where you go, if you try to fight on land, then you kind of give up water as the opponent. If you fight water, then you are definitely giving up the land. And Anatolia has all the gold right dead set in the middle. I mean, you do get your extra starting gold mine, so you get a total of 6,000 in your base, but the middle is big. I mean, you're always going to have a forward town center in the middle, and you're always going to have forward gold mines. As we look at the gold mines, yeah, just dead right across the middle. And we do have a relic. Which one is it? The Bridle of Pegasus. Gives a free Pegasus. That's okay. Nothing too crazy. And actually, Matreiuss is already up docking, so Fox put his first 2 docks in the bottom. We'll probably see yep, I was going to say, we're probably going to see the next Vil or 2, and it was the next one, go up to the top and get ready to dock on the top. And the other relic is the Tower of Cestus, plus 30% tower ranged pierce damage. That's a nice relic. Especially as an Egyptian, when you probably will be making towers. This will be big. Even the Poseidon late game would be building a ton of towers, so it's important for the Poseidon too to get this relic. The Pegasus one, not so much. It's a free scout, but that's okay. We'll see probably pretty late advances. We're talking like 5:30 advances. Matreiuss is trying to dock forward here. Fox has it scouted. When it comes to Scout Vil versus Priest Vil, the Priest Vil should win every time. I don't think this dock will go up. No. Unless no way. And yeah, he's going to have to run. And then the Scout comes in. Don't lose your Scout. Ooh, clear. What is this? He really wants that obelisk down. Okay, obelisk down. Okay, oh. Now he's trying to build. This isn't going to work out well for Matreiuss here. Yeah, loses his scout, which you don't want to lose the scout. And sending another Villy in that's getting a little bit nibbled on by this wolf here. And this isn't, yeah, just keep chasing. Because actually what you can do is you can just pause the Villy and just heal her up immediately. And then she's back to full health. And we'll see what happens here. No Boit today. He finished these 2 games last night. Oh, they're trying to... Oh. So now the Villy should be put Alt-S so she doesn't move. This is fun. I like this. I love this kind of craziness. And here comes another Villy. We do have, in the meantime, Matreiuss is aged up at 5'10", and Foxy will be at 6'10", so that's pretty slow. But Matreiuss is... Oh, watch out for the wolf! Oh no! The wolf with the terrible angle there, but still gets him! Yes! I love it. I love it when the wild animals kill units. Took as bad as an angle as it could, but still got it in the end. So in the end, Matreiuss does lose a Vil, sends another one back, so that was quite a bit of wasted effort for Matreiuss there. On the bottom... Okay, only 1 dock, getting the second one up. But yeah, Fox says, well, 4 docks over here. It's, like I said, this is what you're going to see. And it doesn't really matter that Fox ages up a whole minute later. You know, what does he care? I mean, you can't really push against this. Centaur looking for forward building of Villies, I think. But they all went back, and we have Bast up at 609. If the Sphinx can find the Centaur, the Sphinx wins that 1v1 pretty heavily. But we'll see what happens. Good to have you along with me tonight, Ozone, if you're still here. I know usually you kind of log on this time and start playing games. But, okay, so a little bit of boats here. Yeah, what you'll see most likely, this is pretty standard, is you'll see kind of both players make a few boats on either side. But... nothing beyond that. We have Matreiuss grabbing a very early second town center, which is very risky because that's a lot of resources put into this that could make it difficult for him to get control of the middle or fight back against the control of the middle. So he's basically resigned to the fact that he's going to give up early game map control in the middle, and he's hoping that he's probably going to be able to push back later on with a better economy courtesy of the second town center. You're back, TV box. Well, that's good. Unless, good to see. Oh, go. Oh. They might kind of cross in the middle here. Oh, prosperity use. The Sphinx, gotta watch out. Should be able to run away. Yeah. Yep. So it'll get away, but taking a little bit of damage, so it just means it needs to heal up. We have our prosperity. Could kind of slide these vills in a little bit better here. Does have pickaxe. Like we've got, generally what you want to do is kind of cram as many vills as you can in between the mining camp and the gold mine, because in prosperity you want as many to be mining without having to walk as possible. I mean, normally, you want that anyway, but it's even more important in prosperity, because I mean, just look how long these villies on the back end are having to walk before dropping off, and that's really kind of wasting prosperity. Should have purse sign for both players, yes, and oh no, Matreiuss does not. Why? He's not even researching it. Oh, he just got it. He got it in between me checking. What a man. And it looks like Fox didn't even bother to make any boats on the bottom, which is good for him. So basically, Matreiuss essentially has made now 5 boats with no value. Now we have Nephthys, so the Leviathan will spawn on the bottom, and he will be able to defend this. Really, Fox should not bother to make any boats on the bottom. And we have, okay, 1 spearman coming out. We had a barracks. Okay, yeah, we got a barracks, obviously. Ooh, if he can pick off that hero, the Sphinx will just play many games with these Toxotes here. And oh, here comes Hippolyta. Oh, picks off the centaur too. Really a pretty passive Migdol placement from Fox. I feel like with the time that he reached, which was like 840, and Matreiuss getting a second town center, Fox could have reasonably Migdoled even more forward than that and not had to worry about getting pushed off of his Migdol attempt. And yeah, so far these boats up here just kind of looking at each other, and now Fox is getting a forward town center and has the Toxotes in this case right now are not the right units to make. The myth units will just absolutely shred them. Would be nice for the Pharaoh to empower. Do we have how many monuments? 2 monuments. Fox might even end up putting in a, well, he doesn't have the gold, but I'm guessing we'll see a 3rd monument up here. Because the one thing Isis is pretty good at, obviously, maybe not obviously if you aren't aware, is that monuments have a range where they block god powers. So, wow, this is like the worst placed mining camp ever. Look how far they have to walk. I hope he redoes this. But the monuments will protect from a late game earthquake. So I would think we'll end up seeing a monument here to save the town center. And we have another Toxotes getting picked off. Could pick off this one too. He probably has. Yeah, he's going to get that one too. And I mean, when you get the priest, okay, curse. All right. Only got 3 spearmen. Wow. That's bad. I mean, that's a terrible god. Curse is a little bit unreliable, to say the least, as we saw. Why it didn't get a myth unit, I'm kind of surprised. Really am. So only got 3 spearmen. That hurts to use a god power like that. We did not get this relic yet. Nothing on the bottom. I see these boats coming forward just kind of tentatively. And we've just got to watch out for the... Yeah, here comes another Sphinx. Needs to get some chariots out to pick off the heroes. Don't really want to lose your Sphinx. Fox doesn't want to use Ancestor's Eclipse until like he's all the way on top of the town center. And trying to get at, just doesn't have quite enough chariots to pick off the... Got actually 3 heroes already. And now, oh, ceasefire. So the reason he casted ceasefire like that is he was anticipating the Ancestors Eclipse getting used, and when Eclipse is going on, you can't cast any god power, so he was trying to preemptively cease an Ancestors Eclipse. He probably was a little early. I think Fox wouldn't have bothered to even use Ancestors Eclipse until this town center would have been almost up. So now what we have, and it's really scary to be in this situation, is that once Ancestors Eclipse is done, he is getting fortified town centers though. Or not Ancestors. Once Ceasefire is done, we might see an Ancestors Eclipse coming in like right away. Already got the 3rd gold upgrade. Salt Amphora. Ooh, doesn't have that 2nd fish upgrade. Because this is juicy. I mean, you're going to be able to stop a bunch of villies from gathering. You should be able to kill the fortress. I think an Ancestors Eclipse here will tear down this entire base. Because only Toxotes, and they're not upgraded. I mean, you do have the 3 heroes. And only 2 chariots. Probably a little heavy on the spearmen, actually. Fortified Town Center should be coming soon. Oh, you found my channel from Boyd. Well, good to have you along. Here's the Ancestors Eclipse. Kind of poorly placed. He cast it right here. That's really far back. He would have wanted to put it like way down here just to get a little more value out of it. Like right now, I haven't done anything yet. You kind of want him down here. Nice little choke point down here, though. Who's the higher seed? Matreiuss is the higher seed. Just by a few. These are both really good players. I think Matreiuss is like the 7th seed and Fox like the 13th. We'll be able to check after the game. But yeah, the Ancestors are actually getting bogged down in this choke point here. Really nice positioning, though the Hippocon are just standing around doing nothing. But we got Masons, and we do have fortified town centers. We got the Villies coming forward. We got 10 in the fortress that'll try to get in on the siege tower. There they go. Yeah, pull back your siege, kill the Villies. Actually, this was really good positioning by Matreiuss down there in the bottom. Very impressive. And now the fear of the Villies is actually holding back the siege. Probably could have used a couple more siege units. And in my opinion, Fox had just a few too many spearmen in that. And now we kind of have him more with the kind of army that he wants, which is all these chariots. But could use a forward siege tower. So actually that push didn't go as well as I thought it would. It did help that Matreiuss prepared and got the fortified town centers and masons. So he was able to hold this, but Fox should really be able to push through here. What kind of text we got? Oh, both are aging up. Age 4 Osiris and Age 4 Hephaestus. He's up 23% and 53% for Fox. And he should really start thinking of doing a few preemptive walls right now. Is getting a forward siege workshop. I like it. Still using this horribly inefficient mining camp here. Like, I'm gonna get some exercise today. But yeah, wall, like, he could wall here over to here and throw catapults in here, and the town center will go down. And then just wall up like from Midgard to here. And he should really upgrade his walls too. And then he'd be good to go. Probably get another mining, or not a mining camp, another siege camp here. He has ton of gold, 1,000 gold. Yeah, he's what kind of armory upgrades? Nothing. We do have heavy chariots along with nothing going on in the water at all. They're just peacefully fishing next to each other. But appreciate the comment or the compliment, me Saul. Ooh. Okay, so Fox is going to push up. I don't like that choice. Because, like, I think what he's trying to do is split the army up, because he knows right now that Matreiuss' army is down here. So Fox can kind of come up here, and there's no response from Matreiuss for now, because he has no army. Up there anyway, it's all down here. He just does have, as far as god powers, what we got in play are none, actually. No god powers left. We've had Osiris get used. Here's that forward monument. I guess it ended up not being needed because of no earthquake. But now comes the military down here. And this is a deadly push, though. But Fox could use another... Ooh, just a little raid. Oh, side build here, too, though. Fortress coming in. And Fox is no trade route yet. And we see... Where's the Colossus doing? Just wandering around up there. So, just gotta be careful, Son of Osiris. You don't want him to get picked off. We should see siege engineers coming in, or whatever the name of that siege upgrade is. We want to see that in. It's a huge upgrade. It's, to me, outside of the caravan upgrade, it's the best Mythic Age upgrade. It's the upgrade to siege. Probably even better than the caravan upgrade, actually. Killing the armory because he wants to slow down the armory techs from coming in. But yeah, really what this... Ooh, Fox, I don't think has this line of sight at all. Does he? No, always gets signal fires. It's a kind of an unappreciated god power, or not god power, tech, I feel like, is signal fires, which gives your buildings more line of sight. Okay. Oh, okay. Metropolis here. Yeah, this is a strong push, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Fox with a little bit late. He's going to be out of gold for a little bit because, as we can see, he's having to transition gold mines right now, and he does not have much of a trade route. This is a very peculiar trade route right here. It's really short, and little does he know about this coming in. And we've got a little bit of water fights, and the chariots are coming down to... Yeah, save this right here. And Fox is going to have to fall back from this push because of these raids on his gold mine. And I just think it would have been so much more simpler for Fox just to wall this, get like 3 catapults behind here, and then the town center's down. And Son of Osiris kind of up on his lonesome up here. I mean, there are a bunch of towers, I guess. But having to send back all of these chariots to defend the raid, that does hurt. And the Colossus here is getting in on the town center. Scorpion Man will try to finish off these catapults. Well, Petropolis, I think. You randomly searched on it for about a week ago. Yeah, there's still some YouTube comment. There's still some AOM communities. This is a pretty nice $1,000 prize pool tournament that we're in the middle of right now. Okay, the catapult randomly shooting at an archery range. Does have the guard tower, but just imagine this relic right here, plus 30% ranged pierce damage. Just think of how deadly these towers would be with an additional 30% damage. It'd be huge. We'd be looking at like 17 damage a shot, and they fire 2 arrows, so that would be a huge upgrade to get. But Matreiuss backed up against the wall right now, and he's down 2-1. And this push could be the end. I'd like to see this catapult start actually shooting at the town center, but a little bit of a trade split. But Fox is losing his water and seeing maybe a slight decrease in eco right now. The elephants on the trade route or the town center. Matreiuss has he's not looking good for Pop right now. Oh, town center going down. Yeah, it's down. That is not good. And no ceasefire, no god powers at all for now. But we've got this little side attack coming in. And Fox is actually, right now, has only just 1 Migdol. As soon as this one goes down, which it looks like it will. And once this Migdol goes down, he's going to kind of have to rebuild. Now he's, okay, here's some barracks. We still got this side build that's really isn't doing anything, but it's there. Fox is pushed off of water. The Son of Osiris is... yeah, you don't win them all alone. Nice trade block, though. He got the town center, so that's awesome. But he is losing his push on here because... which is the chariots need to get up here. Just imagine the chariots right here. They would be smoking all of these vills. And instead they're a little bit out of position right now, and Son of Osiris getting caught out. And this town center should not be going up. Like, it even like sent like just 10 of these up here. And there'd be no way that the town center could get built. Oh, this hurts to see. Like, it would be so... oh! It would be so easy to stop it. And instead he's getting distracted by this down here, and Matreiuss is going to rebuild the town center. That is amazing. Wow. He should be getting pretty close to all of his armory upgrades because of... so what Hephaestus gets is that super awesome armory technology that makes armory techs like 60% cheaper, somewhere around there. It's a great tech. It just takes a little bit of time to get going, but we can compare. Actually, you have some decent... don't know why you wouldn't get your attack upgrades first. That's generally the best one to get. But yeah, Matreiuss has rebuilt this town center. And right now, Fox's army composition is a little bit poor. Just pure chariots, which just take so long to kill these Helipolis. And getting a little bit of a wall in. Osiris still taking damage from these random Helipolis. Some Hippocon running down. They're pretty much upgraded. Actually, no, they're just medium, aren't they? Chariot's gonna come in, try to get on this trade, which it looks like they will. And now we've got this side build down here. Fox knows it's here now, obviously. He's building a few buildings. Here come these mercenaries. Oh, no. But Fox is not nearly where he was last game with Eco. His market trade route is really pretty poor. What's he getting? 15 gold a trade? That's not good. Now he is on Matreiuss's trade too. Okay. Would like to see some more mass Hippocons, I feel like, from Matreiuss. Where is his army? Does he have a lot of boat pop or something? Got a trireme here. And just a hammer ship there. Okay, he deleted the hammer ship. Okay. Alright. Would like to see a few more Hippocon. It seems like maybe Matreiuss has too many eco. Oh, he has no eco though, so maybe he doesn't have too many eco units. But late game, your fishing ships aren't that efficient anymore. Might want to transition to farms at some point. But he has realigned his trade route, and actually, what's kind of funny is I think his trade route is now better than what it was right here. I think it's actually a longer route. Regardless, he's getting 51 compared to what was Fox getting, just 15. Yeah, that's awful. And somehow, despite having a huge score lead, Fox is kind of on the defensive. Though really a lot of Fox's score is just courtesy of having 2,500 wood and 900 gold food in the bank, and only 15 gold with a bad trade route. That's dangerous, because he's gonna maybe get pushed off of this. He double shots birds. Look at this, Osiris. No mercy. Wow, those two poor birds just happened to be flying through at the wrong time and got whacked by Son of Osiris's lightning. Now he goes back to the units he should be grabbing at. And Fox's army. Yeah, he's out of gold. No gold. That mine runs out. Fox has access to one more mine right here. But it's kind of a tentative mine. I mean, you got these stables right next to it. Like to see this wall has a hole in it too. That doesn't help. And there's a hole here. The unupgraded walls, you'd like to see them get upgraded. Man, this town center just shouldn't have gone up. Okay, he's got almost all of his armory upgrades now, and I would think that, yeah, we've got... Oh, he does not have the last Pierce one. This little side build... Okay, he does have the wall up, actually, so that'll help. Like to, again, see the upgraded wall. Oh, yep, he's getting stone wall while as I talk. He's getting stone wall. But, yeah, Fox just seems... He's just purely on the defensive everywhere. Like, this is a really good counter push to Matreiuss. Like, it wasn't but 5 minutes ago and it was looking like it was over. And now within 5 minutes, look how much he's stabilized and taken over the map. That really is pretty impressive. And we've got just these Helipolis here that seemingly are kind of like... Okay, the mercenaries are coming when he's got 7 villies that could do the same job. Mercenaries, we've got walling off, and this is kind of the things that Fox should have been doing like a while ago, is walling off the map and taking map control while he could. And we could see that Matreiuss is, yeah, he's like walling Fox off from more than half of the map. And again, pure chariots, not too much siege. A lot of mercenaries, but this trade route is not doing Fox any favor. If Fox, unlike last game, where Fox was able to survive pretty much indefinitely courtesy of his lengthy trade route, if he doesn't get a good trade route this game, he'll be in some pretty big trouble, actually. Which, again, it looked like Matreiuss was out. So Osiris slowly killing the Helipolis here. Very slowly. And Matreiuss again just forward building like crazy. This is good. Matreiuss, like, we have to remember that these players in game time just got done playing an hour and 10-minute game. And you'd think you'd see some fatigue there after an hour and 10-minute game. The third game in the series. This is the fourth game in the series. We've got Matreiuss doing some pretty good builds. As soon as this fortress gets up, it poops out 6 militia. Crazy. Ooh, last game I kind of compared militia to my 4-year-old. Just, they aren't really good at anything other than just being very frustrating. And you can see that's what they do. And got a little bit... Okay, the catapult is dead now. But yeah, they just... You kill a building and then these little minions just come running after all your siege and killing it, and then you gotta rebuild your siege. It's just... Poseidon is one of the... Outside of the mercenary spam, the Poseidon militia is like the most frustrating thing to play against. Just when you think you're doing good and destroying buildings, here they come again. Okay, walling off, walling off. Matreiuss would probably like to get another wall down here. But, so far, I'd say Matreiuss is playing this pretty well. He's still behind in score, but Fox, how's his eco looking? Again, still no gold. He did rebuild his market up here, but he's kind of got half of them are gathering from this market. And this is a scary forward build here. Just have to watch out for this catapult. Don't know if he's going to be able to kill it before the fortress goes down. And this catapult is just randomly shooting at the wall. And now come the 6 more militia, ready to... He does have them fully upgraded too. It's very easy as Poseidon when you're generally playing with many cavalry to forget your armor or your infantry upgrade, but actually getting your infantry upgrade is pretty good for the militia. And we see that these very confused caravans are trying to wander back home right underneath all of these towers, and that's not quite working. Oh wow, look at all this too. Fox just noticed that. Yeah, this map control is just really hurting Fox's gold, and now we have Fox's last mine is gone. And where is the other mine? I think that's all of the mines on the map are gone now. Yeah. So he's gathering from berries at the 28-20 mark. I like it. And Son of Osiris is got 7-1 hit point, 0 hit points. Osiris is down. And Matreiuss get somehow has come all the way back in this game. 1 point losing his base essentially, and is now pushing Fox on every part of the map. Fox has just a few fish left, none on the bottom. Matreiuss still happily fishing on both sides. He's got a pretty healthy trade route. He should really consider making, like, his, since he's got full control of this, like making his next trade, you know, making his market a little further out. But Fox, I mean, he's got a 2,300 score lead, but yeah, he's losing right now. Currently out of goalie. Add to, okay, so he rebuilt his market here, which is actually still kind of dangerous. If Matreiuss upgrades his boats and gets upgraded siege boats, they can just smash it. And look at this build here. Wow, the only problem is he doesn't have, oof, the Pharaoh dying for no reason. The only problem is that Matreiuss, okay, here's the fortress, is that he doesn't have any siege behind this. And Matreiuss happily building towers. He's got, this is a very good upgrade. Divine Blood. Or not Divine, is it Divine? Yeah, Divine Blood is the build buildings faster. I forget the amount it builds faster, like 10 or 20%, something like that. But very good for like these late game tower pushes and stuff. The buildings just get up that much faster. Matreiuss is a little bit, he's got map control, he just needs some siege out now. And we see him forward building a few fortresses. That's to get his siege. And that's what he's looking to get at this point. And just full control of the map. Man, he's got Fox just cornered. The Fox is cornered in his den. Rest in this left side of the map. Eco upgrades, well, it doesn't matter now. There isn't any more gold, so who cares? Fox doesn't have his third wood upgrade, which is kind of significant. Got a lot of caravans now, but they're still at 42 gold. Looks like 42 gold is the going rate. Pharaoh's probably coming up to empower the market, is my guess. Fox will want to start massing the mercs like he did before. And yeah, Matreiuss hurting a little bit without having any siege units at the present time. So really, although he has full map control, currently not really doing anything with it because of the lack of siege. He kind of just, you know, he's got that one last step to take. Map control, got it. Towers, got him. Walls, kinda. Siege, no. But here is our first siege. Has reappeared for Matreiuss. Get the catapult here. Petrobol is here. Still would like to see this relic get. Remember, we've got this Tower of Cestus. Towers do 30% more damage. Man, that would be good to have in a game like this. You know, ooh, where are these chariots going? They're like going melee mode against all these buildings. Do we have crenellations? We don't. Where's crenellations? Whoa. You want to get crenellations. That's your crazy attack bonus versus cavalry for towers. Does Fox have it? No. Oh, yeah, he does. Yeah, Fox has it. And he's got the ballista tower. So Egyptians get an extra upgrade to their towers. They get guard tower. Plus 30% tower hit points, plus 40% tower pierce damage, and this extra one is some more hit points and more damage. Currently doing 15.44 damage, could be another 3 all the way up to 18 with that relic. But these siege, actually, Fox got a nice little defensive position here with this siege, where he might be able to push this build back. And the random Petrobolus here doesn't really do a whole lot, since it can't hide behind a wall. You can see just how long this With 59% pierce armor, that mercenary just dies when his lifespan is out. Is getting this random monument killed. Fully upgraded walls. Look at all these militia. We got like, what is it? 10, 11, 12 militia here? Oh my goodness. It's everywhere. Only take one pop. Actually, statistically, for only having one pop, they're pretty decent. Pretty decent for a free unit from your buildings. Sometimes it can be annoying if you have too many of them and then you don't have room for your siege anymore. This Petrobulus hat. He must have this like on auto queue or something. Just randomly getting the granary down. But yeah, Fox has pushed this spot back. Interesting. Ton of wood in the bank. Matreiuss got a lot of resources too. We might wonder if we'll see any Titan this game, or a Wonder maybe. Be a potential for that. Though Matreiuss is in a much better position than last game. Currently, he seems to like the Petrobulus. They actually are kind of not good. Like, just look how slowly it's killing this tower. I mean, half the rocks just missed. Like, it's only hitting one rock at a time on the tower. Petrobulus for worst aim ever. Okay, on this market, Matreiuss trying to build a little wall here. But I would just like to see him get some siege boats. And this. Oh, watch out for your. Oh. Matreiuss must have his gather point a little bit jacked up here. Because, okay, he retests the Petrobulus, that's good. Does Fox notice this? Oh, made a Scorpion Man. Tells me he's out of gold. No, he's not out of gold. Why would you make a Scorpion Man instead of a mummy? Well, Fox gotta come up here and defend this. Yeah, okay, so Fox does know he's targeting the gate with his catapult. The gate is down, the mercenary calves are coming down, the Scorpion Man ran all the way around the cliff to get at it. And he will defend this. He'll got enough villies repairing and the Petrobulus will be dead, so town center is saved for now. It's a little bit scary. But again, I mean, Matreiuss gets pushed slightly here, then he can just happily, you know, push again on this side. And now we've got a, is this a gold Colossus? It is. Wait, and Fox just spent favor on a Scorpion Man, but he's got 70. Here comes the mummy. Alrighty. Pretty rare to see the Poseidon with a gold Colossus. Generally the favor, just because of the favor cost, you don't see it. How much pop room does Fox? Fox will have to lose a few units before this mummy pops out. We've got Polyphemus here as well. Does decent crush damage. Fox again, just only defending. Is just trying to defend his base. So isn't pushing out at all. And Matreiuss is going all out on this spot here, which I feel is the right call. You can kind of give up on this for the moment because he's not far away from getting this town center down. Fox really wanting to get this. The mummy costs what? 5 pop room? That's why it can't come out, because there, now it's out. Oh, is he going to use his special on the one that's almost dead with this full health one here? Let's see how well he. Which one did he aim at? Okay, alright. Okay. So he got at the right one, but this town center, I think, will go down. And it does. That's the trade town center. Yes. If, invert, there is a game 5, we will do it. So that is the trading town center. You might as well just trade with this one. It's really not that much worse. Okay, Mummy gets the other Colossus too. And oh, did Fox never get the upgrade to give him 2 pharaohs? I don't think he did, but he's got this town center built back up. So disaster averted for now, but we still. I mean, look what it did to his trade route, though. You got like the most confused caravans in the history of Age of Mythology right now. That's a ton of caravans, and like now they're all path blocking each other and being stupid, and now they gotta come all the way back here. And still, even though Matreiuss or Fox was able to rebuild the town center, still in just an awful position. Has cleared out a good amount of Matreiuss's most forward base. Like, we don't have the fortresses here anymore, or up here, but still has full control. And I'd like to see, here we are, the juggernauts coming out. What a cool word, too, juggernaut. If I could be called something in real life, I think I could go with being called the juggernaut. But okay, Mummy's coming out for fear of the Colossus. But this will, oh, watch out for this ballista tower, though. Oh man, this ballista tower. It's not even up. You need to, before you get your juggernauts, though, let's, okay, here's the upgrade. This tower is just smoking this juggernaut. Fox does have his own docks here. Alright, now Matreiuss is noticed, and he will target. I like how the Pharaoh is empowering kind of half the wrong market. Like, half of them are on here, half are on here. Oh, here's the hammer boat. Hello, Boyd. Thought I'd finish these off tonight. I know you went through them the other day. No spoilers, my man. Wouldn't that be a jerk moving, Boyd? Alright, so, you know, in a way, though, killing this market isn't a bad deal because it'll mean that Fox is back to empowering his trade route fully. Again, the inexplicable. Why not have your trade route here? And Matreiuss is still auto-queuing it. Oh yes, the player that gets the 3 wins first. Well, dang it. Now Boyd ruined it. Now we know whoever gets 3 wins first wins. What a jerk. Did Fox ever get the last wood upgrade? No, he didn't. That's too bad. Okay, these Petrobolus are a little bit of a waste of resources at this point right now without having walls to protect them. And okay, we've got actually killed both markets, so had to kill the Pharaoh. Oh, the Pharaoh lives. Oh, just barely. You like to kill that Pharaoh when you can. The random siege on the lumber camp. That's the random part of the wall. I like it. Man, these minions, they're just so annoying. They're like bratty kids. I hate them. Anytime you think you got something going on, here these minions come, or these little militia come, just ruining your day. Matreiuss does kind of need to forward build a little bit again. Fox has a ton of food. Boy looks like Walter Wright. I guess I would like to know who that is. Oh, the Pharaoh? Oh man, that was the worst aimed trireme ever. It only hit one of his like 6 shots there. Okay, but this is a ton of Helipolis here. Look at the Pharaoh just madly spamming the markets. Oh, that's the guy from Breaking Bad, isn't it? Okay, alright. Maybe. Okay, Pharaoh dead. That's actually big. Big to kill the Pharaoh. Matreiuss just kind of needs to re-wall this up and kind of get back to the attack again. Now you got... Alright, here comes the mummies. The mummies will kind of deal with... You really... So, ooh, I did not see old Atlanta getting on the mummy. Here comes the fat guy, just kind of missed his... Oh, he killed the mummy just before it got that Colossus. So the mummy special actually doesn't come into account if the mummy dies before the unit dies. So Polyphemus was able to thwack that mummy just before the Colossus went down. And now we've got 3 Colossus up here, and the mummies are both dead. Gotta get somebody. Atlanta should be on the Pharaoh here. Or Hippolyta. It looks like Hippolyta is. Okay, alright. So this town, it looks like the Colossus are gonna push through on this town center. The Colossus and Polyphemus with his, what does he get? Plus 300% damage against buildings, so does decent damage to buildings. And that town center is down, and in this case, Matreiuss has a much better grasp on this area than he did when he got this town center down. So Fox might have a hard time getting this town center back up. The Pharaoh is dead again. Got some forward. We're even getting on these markets back here. This might be the end of Foxy here, with just a massive score lead, but nothing to show for it on the map itself. He's trying to make mercenaries back here, but we've got towers going down, everything getting slammed. The chariots up here really are killing a few units, but aren't really doing a whole lot. Kind of the lack of priest is a little bit rough. And yeah, the other market is down, and I think that's it. I think that's gonna be that fateful push. A lot of Voobly players are using I am. That's old. Boyd has been I am Boyd for a long time. There's not that many on Voobly I use I am. I don't feel like. Boyd with the cheeky response. But yeah, I really do not see Fox getting this position back. I think it's it. Because at this point, he would have to do a Houdini to get out of this. Got the Bills coming forward here. I think they're just going to start building this town center just to be jerks about it all. What does it matter if they die? I mean, Matreiuss got plenty of resources. Look at all this. Almost too many. And yeah, the Colossus push as Poseidon. Here comes the mummy, but mummy too late to the party here. And we'll get, did it aim at the hot plate? Oh, no. Did get one Colossus. What kind of trade route we got going on now? They're getting in 34 gold a trip, 17 gold a trip. Oof. Matreiuss full command. Yeah, that's it. This is going to be it. That is it. GG. Wow. Fox should have won that game. But he didn't. Matreiuss did a great job coming back. Wow. Really well played by Matreiuss there. That was... It looked like he was done. And he ties the series up. Fox was never in a position... He was if he kept this town center down. His problem was, when he pushed here and got all of these buildings here, he allowed like 3 stray catapults to kill his forward siege workshop and his forward migdal, so that even when Fox still had chariots and towers up here, his closest military building was way back here. Personally, what he should have done, and I mentioned this a long time ago, is I felt like in the initial Mythic Age, rather than pushing on this town center, when he had full control of this and this wood line here, he should have just walled this off. Siege Workshop was already here and just could have catapulted this town center to death really easily, and he would have been able to secure that part of the map. You're right. The difficulty he had is that Fox really had none of the map secured. He kind of had, when he pushed up here, he had kind of a tentative hold, like kind of like a peninsula, I guess you could say, of map control up through the middle. But he just let a few siege from Matreiuss got his buildings, and then a few Hippocon from some stables up here got in on Fox's gold. And yes, the market, again, why not down here, you know? But let's take a look at the post game and see what happened with this one. Matreiuss' economy way off the charts. Fox killed way many more units than Matreiuss did, and that's why Fox's score is so high. A lot of it is, though, what are we looking at? 200, 130, a whole bunch of militia are getting killed. That is kind of ballooning the kill death count here. But that is game number 4. Let's put our little things here. Yes, the militia are so good once they're fully upgraded. They're just so annoying. Just their militia just so annoying. So we are 2-2 going into Mediterranean, which I feel is a pretty fair matchup between ISIS and Greek. Yeah. Also, lots of mercs died, which Matt didn't get to kill for. Yeah, I guess you're right about that too. But anyway, we will move right on to game number 5, right here. Game number 5. Does the Ares upgrade work? He didn't go up Ares though, did he? No, he didn't. So, what's it really matter? Game number 5 on Mediterranean. Ra versus Poseidon on Mediterranean. So we've got Matreiuss as the Poseidon down on the bottom, in the red. And I don't have a... Okay, I did. And then we've got Fox in the top as Ra. Now, I am really confused as to why he would go Ra on this map. I've played a lot of Ra, and I always felt that Medit was Ra's worst map in the entire map set. I don't know why you would go Ra instead of Isis here. Like, that really confuses me. You get so much more out of Isis here. You get your Ancestors Eclipse, as opposed to Ra, who really gets almost no value in Age 1 and Age 2 God powers here. Because Rain does nothing unless you've lost water, in which case you're at a disadvantage anyway. Shifting Sands doesn't do anything early. Yes, you can use it late, but it doesn't do anything early, and neither does Eclipse. So yeah, I'm really am kind of perplexed by this the Ra pick here. I don't think Ra goes well against Greek on this map. But we shall see. Maybe Fox has got something up his sleeve that I don't know about, but yeah, I wouldn't feel good picking Ra on this. I do have a Pelt of Argus plus 6 unit line of sight. That's a nice relic. Yeah, I would. Why you would go Ra when you could go Isis? Because again, the players do know what maps are coming up. That's kind of one of the features of this tournament, is that the map set is determined like a week ahead of when the games get played. So players get time to see the maps, know what's coming up, prepare for them. And why you'd go Ra? Don't know, but I guess we'll stop talking about it and see how it goes. But I guess we can kind of expound. Why not Ra? Well, because Ra really has nothing early on to either A, fight water, or B, get map control. I think okay, so he scouted this little corner here because he wanted to get a few more pigs. It also wants to find his other town center, but why he's scouting this much with his Pharaoh? Again, he doesn't need to. I can only think is that what he's doing here is that he's just going to completely just give up on water, other than just make docks, and then go into a 2-town center Ptah fast heroic. So kind of play it like a land line game here. Hello, Zebchi. But blocking, you still, but even so, Egyptian, straight up, Egyptian gets smoked by Greek on water. So even if you use rain or eclipse to block pestilence, you're still in a disadvantage, just because Greek boats are stronger and because they cost the same. 100 wood, 50 gold is more expensive early on for Egyptian because the gatherers are so much slower. So you're at a disadvantage there. But that's what it looks like to me, because he got, well, yeah, he got that early. He's definitely going to be going for an early town center and just probably massing docks. But you don't have any like god powers that help out. Like in the past, if you have like the shifting sands and you shift 3 villies, Ra was pretty decent. But without the shift sands, Ra, I don't think Ra wins head up against the Greek here. And Matreiuss up really quickly at 426 before. Yeah, the Ra should not be picked over the Isis at 420 before he even had the temple up. There was Matreiuss is already up. Yes, that's good too. I like Isis though on this map. But yeah, see, I have a good one, man. But yeah, so just gonna get some early trireme raids in. Really, what you do here is you just set your triremes on stand ground. And don't get in dock fire, and so he can just set them. He should just set them right here, and he could set in another group here. And then you don't want to overproduce, so Matreiuss should be very careful not to go crazy on the water. Does he have this? Oh, he did not scout the monument though, so he might not know what's coming. Because if he scouted the monument, then you kind of know that you're looking at a Ptah 2-town center fast heroic with no water fight. So yeah, this is what Matreiuss has done now, is he is now just doing stand ground on all the water, and we can see he's got Fox completely pushed off of water, and he is going to scout this town center grab. I mean, he won't be able to stop it, but he'll know it's coming. And Fox is making a few cabinets, but you can't defend and grab a town center. You can't defend water effectively making cabinets and grab a town center. It just doesn't work. And Centaur gives up his life at the cost of a Villi. And we have Fox idle town centers because he has almost no boats fishing. So even when he makes his second town center, what's the big deal? He's not going to be able to produce Villies from it for a while. But I think I said hi to you, Zebchi. I hope things are going well for you. So far, things not going well for Fox. Let's take a look at what's going on Matreiuss. Matreiuss grabbing a town center. Yeah, this is the correct play. So he's got Foxy pushed off of pretty much all of the fish. Fox, is he trying to get Shadoof up? Oh, that was the wrong button. No Shadoof. Okay, he can get it. Yeah, he's going all the way up here. Only has 1 Villi on gold, I think, as well. As soon as this pig runs out, he's gonna be. Those are gonna be on gold. And now Fox does have 7 cabinets, but he just was not gathering food for so long. Matreiuss will jump up as soon as he gets this town center. He'll jump way up. What Matreiuss should do here, as soon as he grabs this town center, is go back to fighting water. Would probably want to get another dock, because he does want to keep Foxy off of water. You get enough value out of that it's worth it to fight back. now that he's got. He's only producing from one dock though. Oh, you're getting a land army. I don't like the land army. I don't think you get a lot of places you can really push. Look at this lumber camp. Jeez. I don't think you get a lot of places you can really push on land here. I think you push back on water and just kind of age up to heroic age if you're Matreiuss here. But with as much damage he did to Fox early on, Matreiuss should be able to take the water back, even with these units. But I don't think you get much out of these units for a while, so why build them, you know? Like, he'll eventually get value, but it won't be for a few minutes yet, so it's kind of why use them out. Oh, he did get the Pelt of Argus relic. Look how much line of sight this Villy has. And even for... I think it works on boats. It does. I mean, look how far these boats see. Like, can see the enemy boats way before he can. This is a bad fight, though. Oof, oof, ooh, picking off, yeah. Oh, and now another bad. Oh, man. This is not a good fight for Matreiuss. He shouldn't be fighting this. This is just because he made these Taxotes and these military buildings. It should have just all been boats. Oh, gotta watch out for your Wadget though. Getting a little nonsensical raid on this thing here. You should just empower the town center. It'll make it shoot. Oh, ceasefire. Okay. So ceasing to not lose water. Should never been in a position where he needed to cease like that. He's also housed. Like, housed badly. This is like a Chrono JJ housing where he's kind of having to panic build all of his houses at this point. Oh. Well, the Villies will get through. We have one stable here. He won't be able to build that up. Should probably send all these units over here. Let's see if he does that. Oh, didn't quite finish the wall. Yes. Okay, so the units are coming over. This is very important. If Matreiuss can hold this. He's got just the one stable here, but it's not making military units. Got the barracks. Ceasefire will be done in 0 seconds. So cease is done. That is a very big god power to not have anymore. And we have Fox trying to get this town center. The question is, will he get it? Theseus is almost dead. No Hippocon coming from this. Oh, nice to get on that priest. Actually, that was big. That's a lot of empowerment that it's not going to be doing. And I think he's going to stop this town. So this is... Oh, the shifts to save the town center. That was needed. That was needed to save that town center. Ooh, but just like you don't want to really use your ceasefire early, you don't want to use ceasefire or shifting sands just to get your own town center. Man. Really good play though by Matreiuss, and it looks like he's saving up resources now to age up soon. He's got 900 food, 300 gold is at that third town center, so both are at 3 town centers. The water fight is still kind of going Fox's way right now. Oh, nice move by... Oh, should have kept that try. Yeah, okay, there we go. Nice little move there. But, yeah, Fox is out producing on the water right now. We got these Taxotes. Another very poor mining camp placement here. I mean, look at that distance. But Fox is going in, and is kind of... Some of his boats are getting distracted by these fishing ships. And the dock is not... Doesn't have any fishing boats garrison. Would like to see boats get garrison in these. Nice Toxotes raid on the gold mine. And Fox went a little too heavy, a little too ham on the boat push there, and is getting pushed back. I think Matreiuss is aging. No. Oh, he did not get his armory. Oh, he probably would like to be aging right now, but forgot his armory. Yeah, here come a couple slingers. They'll finish off these Toxotes. Another fight on the water. It's looking good for Matreiuss. Well, no. Fox got more boats. Gotta fall back. Foxy really going heavy on the water. And not very close to aging up. We're getting to the point where the water isn't quite as important as it could be. Because we've got most, Matreiuss says most of his boom is out of the way. What kind of eco upgrades he's got. Ooh, you'd like to see him get husbandry. Or hand axe. Meanwhile, Fox has... Okay, alright. The bills. Do we have skin of the rhino? Yes, we do. Okay. Fox has won the water. Really don't think he should have here, but... So Fox won the water, but he is way behind on land military. And I think Matreiuss... Well, now he actually punched all of his gold into units up here on the top. And now we have Fox with a rain, kind of a premature rain. He doesn't even have anybody farming right now. And does not have plow or husbandry. Nor is he you might as well not use rain when you don't have plow or husbandry. It's so bad. Like, I don't understand the rain usage here. Like, it's barely gonna get him any extra food. Would have liked to see, he would have liked to get this wall up in time. And would maybe like to just get a tower or two up here. Because actually right now, Matreiuss, in a way, is working at gold blocking Fox. I mean, he's got this gold mine kind of locked down. Is pushed off of this mine for now. Pushed off of water. Matreiuss a ton of food. But no gold right now. Does he have the second gold upgrade? No, he doesn't even have the first gold upgrade. Whoa! That's not good. Matreiuss is gonna kick himself when he sees that. Very inefficient mining camp. Always build it on the top or the bottom. The top of the mine is longer, so you can fit more vills more efficiently. Like this is, I mean, might as well just make another mining camp down here. Oh, Matreiuss is fighting back on the water too, so he kind of garrisoned all his boats and his docks kind of slowly picked off Fox's cabinets. And now we're kind of having a rebirth of the naval battle and some really good pressure on the gold mine over here still. How much gold we got left? 2,200 gold over here, and a nice built forward base. This is actually very unusual to see both players in classical age for this long on Medit. You don't see this type of game very often, and it's kind of refreshing to see it. It's a very aggressive Mediterranean. And it's fun, actually. Like, a lot of times Medit can kind of stalemate and be kind of boring, you know, just got big boom fest. But this is a fun game. A lot of aggression here. Matreiuss really put... Here's our tower. Really could have, like, built it down here more. Because it still doesn't really protect the gold mine. Got the slingers firing at the Toxotes. You've got 3 Toxotes versus all these slingers, so it's not going to work very well. Does the tower have crenellations? No. Okay, just getting at that gold mine. Matreiuss aging yet? Almost. Yeah, he is. And both are aging. There's pickaxe. Alrighty, and he's getting shaft mine. So, yeah, must have realized that he forgot, and now he's getting on both of them. Oh, and we've kind of stalemated on the water. Okay, he does get a plow now. Alright. Boy, this game is close, but I feel like Matreiuss's eco is a little bit better in line. That's a pretty decent curse there. The one last game was really unimpressive. Well, I mean, still only like 7 units. Yeah, Matreiuss is probably going to go up pretty quick mythic, and because it's Ra, not Isis, won't be able to protect from Earthquake. Will probably go up a quick Earthquake, I would guess, and then just immediately Earthquake one of the side town centers. With as slow as Fox is to age up, I don't know if he'll be up in time to... if he'll be able to get his building upgrades up in time. I think Matreiuss is probably aging up right now. Yeah, he is. Oh, Hephaestus. Interesting. Alright. I would have thought that he would do Earthquake. What? It just canceled. He was 20% up Hephaestus, and he canceled to go Artemis. I feel like it's a better choice here. Because, like, if he were to Earthquake on this side, I mean... he's got the military advantage. He should be able to hold the position. So, yeah, Artemis, the better choice, I would say, because he's pushing already. So you can just use Earthquake and then take control of the location. But Fox is on just his one gold mine. This is his last gold mine left. And just like we've seen in almost every game other than the... he heard me. He heard me. The future Chrono JJ somehow spoke out to Matreiuss while he was playing these games. Again, just like it's kind of been a kind of standard in this series, is that Fox has just been on the defensive for almost every game. Outside of the Loki game that Matreiuss did way back in game number 2, that was really the only game that Foxy was like able to like actually attack. Yeah, we've got a Feist, Earthquake up. Ooh, I think it might even get up before fortified town centers come. Yeah, definitely. He's trying to make mercs, but he's building a fortified. He can't make the mercs when he's getting it. So we're gonna have probably get Earthquake now? Which side would you do it on? Oh, well, he's doing it on this side. Alright, that'll get the town center down, and that does cancel the fortified town center upgrade. That's big. But, oh, the rock drop spearmen to get the spears in here. That's actually a really good move, because that's the only siege. And we've got the town center just gets right back up. He got just a little greedy there with the town center Earthquake before he had any units to back it up. Now the reason he wanted to do that as soon as he could was before the building upgrades get up. But he almost would have been better served to do it on this side because he had more of an army on down here. Oh, repair your fortress. You don't want to lose it. You don't want to lose it. You don't want to lose your fortress. Oh, no. Chimera spam. You're right. He is getting a Chimera spam. Here comes the one Chimera here. About to roast some Villies. I love... oh, man. I love it when he's... I love the Chimera. Chimera. However you're supposed to say it. This unit is a boss. It's so fun to use. Cyrus is up though, and that's her. Oh, here's the other Chimera. So he must be having a forward temple somewhere. Come on, roast some more Villies. Yes, I love it. We've got a mummy coming. Oh, roast more. Oh man, just roasting them all. Oh man. Here comes the mummy. should get in on this Chimera, and then this one too. Osiris has been used, but man, Fox is in a rough spot. Not much, almost no. Oh, Matreiuss full pop. Fox at 120, 145 is effectively gold blocked. He's got units sitting on both of his town centers. He has no trade route. Is back on this gold mine for now. A lot of mercenaries. You got these. Is there a hole here? It's kind of confusing. I don't think there is. But Osiris can clear out these Petrobolus pretty easily, really. As soon as he gets them, then he can just empower the town center. And these units, really on this side, Matreiuss might as well just stop. Really gets, I mean, it's just kind of a nuisance, these units, but they don't really do a whole lot. Better to have him get his population over here. Or get sieged instead of random Toxotes and crap. Just get like siege on this side. Matreiuss did, and I didn't talk about it, he did take full control of the water. Fox at 125, 140. Of course, Matreiuss only at 124 pop. He kind of overextended a little bit past his eco. And when you have 10 Villies praying, that is I mean, that's a pretty decent hit to the rest of your economy. And Foxy is stabilizing. How much gold? Ooh, just 2,000 gold left. Yeah, the one downside to aging up quick through Earthquake is that unlike Hephaestus, Earthquake really gives, well, I mean, Artemis as a whole doesn't give much lasting benefit. I mean, you do get the Chimera, but Osiris and the Mummy kind of counter that. And outside of that, you don't get much other than an archer tech, which Matreiuss really isn't making archers anyway. So the quick Earthquake does do a kind of a decent hit to your eco. So when you use Earthquake, if you can't like keep on pushing through, you kind of run into this danger which we're seeing Matreiuss at right now, where you kind of run out of resources and you can't maintain the push. But Matreiuss is still in just a great spot though, because I mean he's got, I mean look at the percentage of the map. Fox has maybe 33% of the map, and he is so low on resources he can't even get fortified town center. And Fox is really going to be in trouble when this gold mine runs out. It's only 800 gold left, and we can see how few caravans that Fox has. And Matreiuss, on the other hand, you know, he's got full trade route, he's got gold mines, he got another gold mine right here. Yeah, you're right, Invert. That's what you need, is you follow up the Earthquake with an army. So it's kind of like if you already have the advantage, the Earthquake finishes it. But if that Earthquake, you can't finish it with the advantage that you already have, in long run, of course, Hephaestus is better. Like, armory upgrades are terrible. If this were Hephaestus in this spot, Matreiuss would already be getting, you know, probably your iron weapons. But the gold mine is gone, and Fox has 200 gold in the bank, and not much of a trade route to talk about. Fox is going to have a hard time keeping this. Still have the Mummy here. All these unupgraded minions. Not minions. I keep calling them minions. They're militia. Jeez. Okay, killing the docks. A lot of houses here to kind of... Oh, he wants to get at these military buildings. Town center is not in range, but it'll be good to randomly shooting at the fishing boat. Weird. Oh, what's this? Oh, a Chimera up here. Alright. Roast some units over on this side. And now we've got Osiris Still the boss that he is over here. Might want to watch out. Oh, Polyphemus is going at the... Okay. Flips the Petsuchos, but it still lives. It's such an annoying special. There you go. Big old fatty. Oh. Oh, come on. Attack the Osiris, my man. What do we got going on over here? Some random... I don't know why you'd make Prodromos here. They don't get an attack bonus against chariots. Might have been a misclick. Yes, it is me. I'm finishing up game number 5. Red Vans. Oh man, Hippolyta gets destroyed. I'm almost done once this game gets over. I mean, I guess we could see another hour-long marathon, but Matreiuss has got a pretty good spot here. Yeah, you came late as usual. Fashionably late. Because this trade route for Fox is just so precarious. Look, he's only got 42 gold, sitting at 121 pop. Matreiuss is probably pretty much full pop. Chimera getting in on these catapults. Would like to see some land siege for... Yes, I am alone today. Me and Boyd started off this series yesterday. It went way too late for me, courtesy of a marathon game yesterday. And yeah, we've got three Chimera over here. They actually don't do very well against camel caravans. They're more useful in the villies. Osiris is probably gonna have to switch sides because of all these Chimera. And yeah, now we see what Matreiuss has been doing the last few games. And do they have the upgrade? Do they? No, they don't. Just normal upgrades. What is, you know what, take a quick pause and we'll take a look. What does the upgrade do? It gives them plus 200, no wait, I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay, plus 30% hack damage and special attack damage and plus 20% hit points. Okay, that's a respectable thing. In a future stream you'd like to meet? Yeah, that is when I play it. Is a common, actually, you know what? I hadn't had that request for a while. Yeah, they are so fun to use. Roaming around, burning things. It's a cool sound too. It's like the bellows of like a blacksmith or something. It's kind of what it reminds me of. Not that I've ever heard that, like outside of a game, but okay. Matreiuss starting to get techs. Would like to see him get his siege tech. He's got the resources for it. Because before you get this upgraded siege tech, the Petrobolus especially are so bad. Oh, Minotaur versus, or not Minotaur. Oh wow, these boats just got destroyed by the towers. Yeah, they're gonna switch sides because Osiris is over here, so they'll probably come over here now and roast some more villies. Where are they going? Actually, Fox does not have very many vills. 112 pop. Who won that 5-hour game? Fox ended up winning it. Yeah, he built a wonder at the end. Yeah, these Chimera are looking for like large packs of villies to raid, but Fox really does not have very many villies actually. I love it. Oh, so good. Even though it only killed 2, it was great. Like segregation over here. Only 3 women are up here in the corner. Some sort of nunnery or something. Yes, this is definitely the longest and closest game match of the series by far. We've had a lot of, even through this stage of the tournament, a lot of one-sided events. We've got Hippolyta and Osiris in kind of a casual 1v1 here. And Hippolyta is kind of winning. Look at her go. Oh, Osiris with 31 left, along with the help from the siege boats, takes her out. Now we've got these Chimera here. Do they have the upgrade? Nope, not yet. But they just live so long. 60% hack, 60% pierce armor. Now comes the upgrade to the siege. Got him on the catapult. Fox's Osiris was killed over on this side by the Chimera. The Chimera finish off the Son of Osiris. And we've got the annoying, unupgraded militia over here. Yes, Fox won the long game. Should have made a wonder like 30 minutes before what he did, but this I think might be the killer push right here. This might be the end, because Fox has no eco, no gold. I did it again. Matreiuss is, yeah, this game, Fox doesn't have what it takes. He's losing on both sides. This town center is about to go. Oh. Yeah, I don't see Fox coming back from this either. He did just save this town center by killing that Petropolis here, but the problem is he is just so a very late game locust here. Kills Villies, I guess, and stops them from building, but oh man, this Chimera is just wrecking these vills. Oh man, the militia too. We got this one lone Petropolis here. Yeah, no military, no economy, no villies, and this town center is going to go down at 200 hit points. 190. One more volley should do it. Yes, and now roast some more villies. I didn't kind of misaimed his roast, but I think that's about it, because yeah, he's getting pushed on this side too. Now the trade is idle, and that's going to be it. The series goes to Matreiuss. And yes, I do think, Mr. Osher, that the well, let's say congratulations to Matreiuss. He advances to the round of 8, narrowly defeating Fox in what was by far the longest series of the tournament. But yes, the question in chat, it is because of the god choices. These two gods, really Zeus, yeah, especially Ra, with a lot of Ra. Ra v Poseidon is a pretty even matchup. They're also both very hard gods to push against, because every time you start pushing on the Poseidon, then his militia start coming out, killing all your siege. And then every time you start pushing in on the Ra, then Ra's empowered market just results in mercenaries, and you can't push against the town centers. So you kind of tend to get these kind of long, late game Poseidon Ra matches that just become like a tug of war, where it's just so slow, and eventually somebody gets a advantage over like a course of like a 15-minute attack. Or somebody built a wonder, but yeah, that's why. And both these players are very closely matched. But let's update the scorecard. Matreiuss, the victor, 3-2 over Fox, advances to the final 8. And what a series we had here! Wow, Fox all the way down to 60 vills, and I just don't like the Ra choice here. I feel like, I mean, Fox is kind of an Isis player by trade. I feel like the Isis is just so much better. And even with Ra with the better eco is just so far behind. You need Isis or Set. I'd prefer Isis here for your Ancestors Eclipse. Because early game, Ra just does not get much value out of rain or shift, and has a hard time fighting straight up on water. But what a game, what a series. We're gonna close this out. It's past my bedtime. Look at the kills. Oh dang it, I forgot to look at the kills. Sorry, my bad. But we've got Matreiuss was at one point down 2-1 and won the last 2 games. Poseidon versus Isis on Anatolia. That's a good win, because Isis is solid on Anatolia. And then Poseidon versus Ra on Medit. And I think many people will be happy to see that the Poseidon emerged victorious over an Egyptian. #1 seed on Twitch. Stop it. But But yeah, Matreiuss was our number 7 seed and Fox our number 10. So what looked on paper to be a very close match ended up to be just that. So yeah, that's the series. Matreiuss advances. Nice series. Well played by both. Just Matreiuss just was on the aggression so much, and it's just so hard to defend for so long and to actually win. So Matreiuss did a really good job of so good of a job of pushing. So anyway, looking forward to the rest this week, and what streams might show up on the Twitch/YouTube. I'm not gonna stream tomorrow night, but you'll probably see at least 2 streams, maybe 3 this weekend, Thursday. Well, kind of this weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and maybe a live. We are in real time. We're up to the round of 8. This round of 16 is all done, so we're up to the round of 8. So I might get depending on when they schedule, because I'm off this weekend, I might get a live stream of a round of 8, but we'll see. But I'm going to turn it off. It's time for me to go to bed. I got work tomorrow. So thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate it. And I will catch all of you later. Hope you guys are having a swell week, and see you in a few days. So bye for now.